Well, can you tell me something about what it was like in the shanties in terms of when did you go in the fall and?
You'd go in, you'd go in the fall, yes. Well, now I'll tell you, I went in there to Austin Nicholson. That's, oh God, pretty near 30 years ago, I guess. Went in the fall, and there was a lot of, this was what they called the dump camp, and they done all the repair in there they made all their sleighs and all their bunks and everything right in there. All that was done with broad axe then. It was the old type camps, you know, too.
The camboose?
No, not the camboose, but old wooden bunks, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and upper and lower.
Mm-hmm.
Hot, the men in the upper bunks were hot as the devil, and sometimes the men in the lower bunks were too cold. There was lice too. That day, they didn't come out till they cleaned up all the camps. Yeah, you'd get them body lice. But I worked around that fall for a little while, just frigging around by the day, and then I went in jobbing. We cut logs and skidded. I remember on an island. It was a pretty good place too. You don't often get it like that. We didn't have too far to skid, and we could dump our skidways right into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but when the snow got pretty deep, we quit cutting. Everybody quit cutting. Well, then there was a big haul for it.
The rush would be to get it out.
To
while
get
the
it out,
roads were
yeah,
still...
before the roads broke up. Rather, it's a real busy time, all night and day.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you use the old iced road?
Yeah, it was an iced road, and some horses used for to switch out logs, but the most of the hauling was done with a great big Lynn tractor.
Oh.
They'd hook on a whole bunch of sleigh loads, maybe 7 or 8 with 100 logs to a load, and pull them all right out on the ice road with this here big Lynn tractor.
Mm-hmm.
But the horses were bringing them out.
Bringing them out to the...
Bringing them out to the main road, you see. They couldn't haul that to the snow road.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be an ice road.
Mm-hmm. And when you'd go into the shanty in the fall, would you stay in there then all the time, right through until after
Yes. Yeah, you'd
the
get out at Christmas if some fellas would go out, maybe for a couple of days. But oh yes, it was pretty, you were in there, Sunday, Monday and every day, yeah.
I suppose you worked from daylight till dark?
On the haul we did. I went tanking on the haul. You were often out, stars shining.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, yeah. You had them old torches on them tanks, coal oil torches, light them up in the morning. Loading gangs too, they'd torches, sometimes have them on a stick. Throw them in where they were loading.
What would they be? Just how'd they make these torches?
Well, no, they were just a round, they were made out of, some kind of metal. And there was coal oil in them, and then there was a great big kind of a wick went down in them, but they swung, there was a hole in the bottom where you could stick a stick on. You know what I mean? If you're working around, you could stick it down into the snow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.